Okay, to say I am beyond stressed is not even. I have, for the last 24 hours, not had access to any of my work-related functions thanks to Microsoft. It has taken me an hour and a half. I woke up this morning at 6:30 to get into my office to get this stuff resolved, and I am still behind. I finally have it resolved. No thanks to Microsoft support, because you can't get anybody on a previous ticket that I had from yesterday. It's like all of a sudden no one is available, and so I sit here and I try to manage this all by myself, and I have no clue what I'm doing because I'm not trained in Microsoft. Can we say stressed? Can we say close to emotional and psychological breakdown? It's just been one issue after another issue after another issue, and I am so incredibly grateful that I have a place where I can come and first talk about my situation while I do one thing that I love to do, and that's talk about makeup, because it makes me feel good, and boy do I need it right now. I need it right now really, really, really badly. Really badly. Help my self-esteem. Help with just all of these crises that are going on in my life right now, between my husband's health, my health, financial stress, and then we have an idiot government that can't seem to get their you-know-what together, and so the American people just sit and have to pay the consequences for stupidity and ignorance, and that just really, really upsets me that we are in that situation. Yeah. Not a happy camper, to say the least. And I'm trying to find my, here it is. I told you I'm all over the place, and I'm sorry. I mean, I'm really sorry. I'm all over the place. Okay, that's on. I have done moisturizer, primer, foundation. I'm gonna do a little bit of concealer now, and we're gonna do that right here, because boy do I have some black circles going under my eyes. Using this great tool, it helps with adding some coolness to my under eye area, to try to take away some of the puffiness that I have this morning, which I have a lot this morning. I have not been sleeping really well. Can't imagine why, but so I'm gonna just put that here. All right, that looks good. I have the brows on. That looks good. Powder. Laura Mercier loose setting powder in pink, in case you're new here. And I do start to add this up in the eye area. I just think it's the sort of the logical place to start with your powder. And we're gonna add more here. My husband is with his therapist this morning, working on his strength and balance. And I just adore this gentleman that was his therapist from before when he had his major neck surgery. He was also my therapist after both of my shoulder surgeries. And we just think he's fantastic. So Bill sees him once a week to help him with his balance and strength in his legs. Today I'm using Cocoa Shimmer by LA Colors. You can get it at the dollar store. Love this. It's a great neutral. Even though it's a dark color, it is a great neutral because it as you wear it through the day, it tends to become the color of your lips. So it gets you that sort of that natural look to it. I will add a little bit of gloss once I get everything else done. Euphoria today. Blue, obviously, is what I'm wearing today. Gonna go with these two colors right here, the navy and the really dark navy. We're gonna put the navy down first. And do I have the right brush? Let me see, this one will work. We're gonna do the navy on the lid. And we're not gonna do a lot, but we are gonna start here with the navy. And get this going here. Adding it to both sides, this beautiful blue color. Blue looks great against brown eyes because it is such a complement. But I love blue with really any skin tone, any eye tone. It's one of those beautiful colors that is so versatile. And a lot of people are afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it. If you get it on too dark, just blend it out. The one thing it will do, however, is it will stain your brush. So what I do in that case, because I want to soften it a little, I'm going to dip that same brush down into my setting powder, which is my I will show you here in a second. It is my Revlon Color Stay setting powder. And just sort of blending the blue, blending it up, and moving it up and out, making sure that there's really soft edges. Revlon Color Stay. Love, love, love this setting powder. It is this beautiful porcelain finish that you get. That is definitely my cup of tea. I'm gonna add blue down underneath here. And we're gonna add blue over here. And then on the top, we're going to add a little bit of the darker color, just so we can get some outlining of the eye. So you can see. beautiful. It is dark, and that's okay. We're going to blend it a little bit using the finishing powder, because you definitely do not want any blue shadowing under the eyes or on the inner corner. So we're going to take a triangular powder puff. We're going to dip it into that powder, and we're going to make sure that we have no blue up in the corners and in along the nose. That way you're not getting any blue shadowing here or here, which will sink your eyes backward and inward like that. We want them to be out and up. The bigger they look, the more definition that you're going to get, and you want your eyes to sparkle. I mean, you really do. Okay, then I'm going to pick up the really lightest color in this palette, and we're going to go to that inner right here. I just want a little bit of extra oomph, if you will. So when you get the light on it, you can see that the inner third is lighter than the rest of the lid. And as you can see today, I'm not going to be putting any transition on, because what I did is I blended the blue up into the transitional area. We're using What a Brat for blush, Fenty What a Brat. And we're going up on that cheekbone. Beautiful. Put all these things away over here so I don't make a mess. I have a much smaller confined area that I'm working in, but it's okay. I'm kind of liking it. It's up close and personal. I haven't figured out how to rotate my camera yet, but I'm working on that. But for today, I wanted to get this done because I wanted to feel better. I wanted to jump in and do a get ready with me. Get back into our normal routine. So important. My family and my life, especially with my kids, but really our entire life, we definitely are creatures of habit. We like our routine. We like this. We like the feeling of knowing, you know, what our routine is, when we're supposed to be, where we're supposed to be, and just that sense that you're in a familiar day, really, is what it is all about. That you know, you have that sense that you're doing what you normally do, and when you have that sense, it always makes you feel so much better. I see a little bit of blue here, so I just want to make sure that I get all of that. Don't want any blue shadowing here. It's a pretty strong blue, and so I want to really make sure that there's none that's creeping down below, because then it will definitely make my eyes not pop, and I want them to pop out and stand up. All right, what did I do with my curler? There we go. All right, I've had a really good amount of feedback from you guys on this technique that I use to curl my lashes, and I'm assuming most everybody does it, but I take it and I put it on the lens, and then I push it back and up, and what that does is it gets me to the bottom of the lash. Push it back and up, and then that gets me, like I said, to the base of the lashes, so I can really concentrate on curling from the bottom of the lash. You're going to get a better curl when you go from the bottom of the lash. And we're going to be using 2 mascaras. My favorite combination is the Milani Anti-Gravity Black is Black. This one, great price, great formula, great results. And the L'Oreal Panorama. I use the Panorama last to extend and give my lashes a little bit more length. I use this one first because I love this wand, and I have really tiny lashes right here that are desperately trying to come back, and so I can use this tiny little end to really grab those lashes. And coat them so they will be seen. Okay, that side, this side. This side. Getting this first sort of layer on, and then doing under here. Okay, that looks pretty good. Milani's Anti-Gravity in Black. And then we are finishing up with L'Oreal's Panorama. Starting to apply towards the end of the lash to get that length. Okay, great. Now, glasses. Yep, beautiful, beautiful blue. Just adore that blue. As you can see, I got a little bit heavier over here, so what I'm going to do is going to let everything sort of dry, the mascara, and then I'm going to come back in with my setting powder my mascara and a small brush, and we're gonna have to blend this out to match this side because this side looks a little heavier than this side. But I want it all to blend, to dry before I do anything else because of the blue, because it's so strong. There we go. It's Friday. Make your weekend spectacular. Spend it with all those that you love, as much time as you can. Because tomorrow is never a promise, and today is a blessing. And it's Friday, and the weekend is here. And I hope you have a really good Friday, that you start the weekend off on a really positive note, and that you get some downtime. We all need downtime. Finding that out more so than ever these days. So blessings. Thank you. You're the best. Please share, like, subscribe, and send me a comment. And don't forget, let me know who your favorite product is, what the brand is, what the product is, what the color is, and we're going to work a whole video around whatever wins. Thank you, and I will see you tomorrow. God bless. TGIF. Thanks, everybody. You're the best. You give me such a ray of sunshine every morning. Come in and share one of my passions, makeup, and helping each other be the best we can be, achieve our goals, and knock them dead. Get out there and hit a grand slam today. I plan on it. We'll see you later.